Hello my friends, thank you for joining us today. Today's vlog is going to be a little bit different to the other ones. If you joined me on the other vlogs, you would have seen I've gone to what you call honeypot locations, really, just to start off, because I'm new to it. So yeah, today is something different. However, I thought I'd come in the car. I've got one or two locations in mind, obviously, but yeah, we'll just see what we find, and sometimes these work, sometimes they don't, so why don't you come along with me for the ride. Now the first location, contrary to what I've just said, actually is a little bit more of a honeypot location, but the reason being I was passing anyway, so I thought, why not? Okay, so I'm going to get my things together and then we'll get going. I won't tell you where it is yet, you can have a little guess. It's not too hard to get. Okay, so I'll just get my things together while we get going. Okay, can you guess where we are? Well, this is the other side of the bridge, and this is Macknow Falls and the old Wilton Mill. Beautiful little waterfall, quite a lot of water as you can see, so that looks good. Now I'm just going to take you to the other side, which will be the giveaway, so I'm going to pick you up. Excuse the wobble. And there we have it. We have come to Macknow Roman Bridge. Okay, I wanted to come here because I thought the colours would be here now in autumn, and I'm not disappointed. I've been here in summer months, and it's very, very green, but this time we have got a bit of colour. So, beautiful place. So I'm going to make my way down there now, and I'll pick you up over there. We'll walk across the bridge to get to the other side, on the right hand side, down there somewhere. Okay, so I'll pick you up soon. Okay, so I've come down now, and you can see the colours are looking really nice. Unfortunately, there's one or two little things. Got a rope swing back up over there on the other side again, which is a bit of a pain, but what can you do? One or two of these places you've heard this referred to as honeypot locations. You've seen that before. Now, some places, this is one of them. Okay, where you get the same old shot all the time. And the reason for that is there's not much place, nowhere else really you can go unless you got waders on or you got a drone. And that'd be dodgy because there's overhanging branches and what have you, could easily, crash. So you haven't really got that much opportunity for compositions. So this is why most photos you see from Macknow is usually on this side. Yes, you can go on the other side, but you don't get as good a view of the bridge. So there you go. The stile at top of Devil's Kitchen is another one, because you've got the rock faces either side of you. So there's nowhere really, where you can go. So some places you haven't got much of an opportunity to get something different. So there we have it. What I'm going to do here, I think I'm going to put a polarizer on, because what will, with the water of course, try and pick up some of these lovely colours. It'll help actually bring out the colours which are starting to fade a little bit now, but it's still better than it has been. I might put a 10 stopper on or something like that to try and do more of a long exposure for the flow of the water. I don't know anyway. So I'll start shooting, and I'll put a photo or two up after that. Okay then, so I'm just going to make sure I've got the best spot that I like here, and I'll start shooting. I think it's going to be here, to be honest. Let's have a look down here. So the second location that I've come to now is in Capelcerrig. Now we were driving past here on the A5 behind you last week or the week before, and the colours were absolutely outstanding. Now they're still pretty good, but it has just dipped. They have lost their peak, but nevertheless you can see it's outstanding. Now I've come here and photographed this before. You can see this old building here, this old ruin. It's lovely. It's got a little tree and there's just tiny little specks of colour still in it, isn't it? you can see sticking out. Hopefully we'll get a picture here. You've got Mall Shabbat up in the back. Not sure if you can see it on the camera there, maybe, but I'm going to take a picture and I'll put it up once we've done here. Not sure where our next destination is, because nothing's really been planned after that, but we'll go and have a drive and we'll see what takes us. So I'm going to put the polarizer on again to help with the colours, because as I say, they have passed their best. Yeah, and we'll see what transpires. Okay, so I'll go and take a shot. So we've come out to Craflin, which is a National Trust property. Look at this beautiful bench carved, which there's quite a few of these around this area. You've seen the dragon, no doubt. Those of you who follow my photography pages anyway, I haven't done a vlog from there. That's in Bethesda. Whether it's the same guy done this, I don't know, but it's stunning, isn't it? Anyway, Craflin, which is just down the road from Clyndinas. Nice place. It's National Trust, it's free to park, but there's an honesty box suggesting £2 per person. There's a waterfall up here, which is what caught my eye when we drove past here the other week. So I thought, well, we'll come and have a nose. So yeah, I'm going to get going and pick you up in a minute if it's any good. Oh, made it! This is a giant's chair at the top of Craflin. I didn't realise this was actually here. Met somebody down by the little waterfall before. Nice chap called Ron. If you're watching, Ron, thanks for that, mate. I'm here anyway, found it. It's a beautiful view. Said it's National Trust. You can see some of these trees behind me over here, the yellowness on them. The colours are really quite spectacular. I'm going to head, I can hear water just over here, so I'm just going to have a little look. I think there's a stile in the wall there. I'm just going to have a nose just in case, because from the road we did actually see some water coming down. It wouldn't have been that, we know that. So I'm going to have a nose anyway. When I've got more time, definitely come back, because it's a bit of a steep climb, but it's not too bad at all by comparison. I'm going to go back down once I've been over there to have a look at that waterfall, and if it's free, I'll take a shot there and show you it anyway. So right, I'll turn you around anyway, so you can have a look at the view from behind. So play with me. It's very nice though, isn't it? So took a shot looking down here. Look at that yellow tree, how it stands out. Absolutely stunning. Down the valley there, and as you come this way, you can't see it. Oh, you can just about see it actually. See if I can zoom in. You got the bottom of Clyndinas. There you go. Didn't see that until now. And the sound of the water's somewhere over there, so I'm going to have a look. Okay, I'll pick you up in a minute. Okay, so there's 3 now. As you can see, this little cascade behind me, it's quite nice, quite picturesque. We'll have to see what it comes out like with on the photo, and if it's nice I'll put it up. Now the priority here for me is going to be shutter speed. I want it about, give or take, about 1/5 of a second or so to capture the streaks in the water. I don't really have to have the aperture can be actually down f4. By doing that, wider aperture, letting more light into the camera, what it means is I can keep the ISO a bit lower. No harm in going higher with the ISO, not in 2021, it's not on the software as well, but principles always remain the same. I'll always try and shoot with as low as ISO as possible, but it's not essential like some of the old school stuck in your ways ISO 100 brigade, okay? Not these days. Used to be, but not now. Okay, so I'm going to take a shot and we'll see how it comes out, okay? And if it's any good, I'll put it up on you, okay? Okay, so I've taken this shot now. Looks pretty good actually. What I've done, I've gone at ISO 250. It's 5.6 just to get it a little bit lighter because it was 1/5 of a second was the speed I wanted. Now I've done that and it's come out pretty well. So yeah, it's all about getting what you want. Don't be frightened to play around because it is digital, it's no longer film, is it? So you can have a look if it's not quite right. Make it a bit faster, a bit slower, make it a bit lighter, a bit darker. Yeah, a bit harder for the pro photographers in the early days, wasn't it, with film? You don't know what you got until you get it back. So anyway, pretty lucky. The digital makes it easy. Right, so it's a beautiful place. Glad I've come out. I don't know what else I'm going to do. I don't know what the time is, but whether I finish it off a bit later on, just in case I see something else. Don't think we're going to get much of a sunset, if I'm honest, because there's a bit of cloud around. So yeah, I would imagine well, we might have a look at Lindinas because there might be a tree there to have a look at and just see what the view's like. So I'll pick you up over there. Okay, I'll see you then. Okay, so as you can see, I'm now back home. I did call it Lindinas, but there was a load of kids there doing their Duke of Edinburgh, having fun, shouting and screaming in the lake there, and I thought, yeah, I wasn't that bothered, so it didn't materialise. It wasn't a sunset, so I thought we'll give it a miss and call it a day. So hence I've come on now just to wrap this video, this vlog up. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching. Don't think I've been too controversial on this one, but that's me. I say things as I see it. If I have, then, you know, again, it's only a matter of opinion. It's my opinion. It makes no difference. If you were hoping for a little bit of controversy, then I'm sorry. Anyhow, yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up because I'm only new to about 6 vlogs in. I've got a whopping 15 or 16 subscribers. Woohoo! Anyhow, if you can give a like, even leave a comment, and it doesn't have to be a controversial comment either, but that'd go much appreciated. Okay, so thank you very much for being with us, seeing the journey with me. Why don't you join us next time? And if you like me, my content and the way I am, down to earth and these comments, why don't you subscribe and then have a laugh. Hopefully watch me get better as I go. Okay, so I'll say good night and I'll see you next time on the next journey. Take it easy.